Welcome to the Holy Bible. I'm going to carry you the book of, or Song of Solomon, I mean. And let's overlay, well, not overlay just yet, but we're going to get the Song of Solomon here, and we will carry it out in its entirety. Okay, folks. Begin. Song of Solomon. Bridge and the bridegroom, or bridegroom. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because of the savor of thy good ointments, thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee. Draw me, we will run after thee. The king hath brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine. We will remember, the upright love thee. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept. Tell me when, O thou, when whom my soul loveth, where thou feedest, where thou makest thy flock to rest at noon. For why should I be as one that turneth aside by the flocks of thy companions? If thou know not, O thou fairest among women, go thy way forth by the footsteps of the flock, and feed thy kids beside the shepherd's tent. I have compared thee, O my love, to a company of horses in Pharaoh's chariots. Thy cheeks are comely with the rows of jewels, thy neck with chains of gold. We will make thee borders of gold with studs of silver. While the king sitteth at his table, my spike in earth sendeth forth the smell thereof. A bundle of myrrh is my well beloved unto me. I shall lie all night betwixt my breasts. My beloved is unto me as a cluster of campfire in the vineyards of En Gedi. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair, thou hast dove's eyes. Behold, thou art fair, my beloved, yea, pleasant. Also our bed is green. The beams of our house are cedar, and our rafters of fir. God bless you, Jerry and Adam. I do apologize that I didn't say anything. I actually had to go to the store and with my mom and buy some stuff. It didn't get here until like 9:15. Right now, well, what else can I say? Nothing interesting to know, but I'd rather sit here and be bored than be on a plane fighting for my life. Well, I don't know, fighting, yeah, fighting for my life, I guess. I'd rather be here rather than being on a plane that's been hijacked. Good today, dreading work the next 3 days now. Uh, I don't have a sheesh, but I have this. That's my sheesh right there. Hmm. Next 3 days of work. Yeah. Um, when I had to go to work, yeah, exactly. You love that? It's my phrase. Oh yeah, that's right. Jerry, are you still considering modeling? Or are you considering what was it? Uh like like those protein shakes? Uh I forgot what you call it. Health, nutrition. There used to be a protein shake shop called Herbalife, but I think they closed down. It's a long time ago. It was like 15 or 14 years ago. Yep, maybe. Mm. How are you guys tonight? I'm feeling fine. Nothing much to talk about. Um, Unlike Metro, who's always running into things at work. You know, every time he goes to work, it's like, oh, the client did this and that and wasted my time. Something along those lines. You notice that? In that case, I probably would not like to know what. Actually, I like to see it. Wednesdays feels like snoozy days. Yeah, that's why they're called hump days for a reason. You gotta get over the hump. And right now, this hump is my tiredness. Uh, I went to sleep at 1-ish and then woke up at 10. I felt like I slept my best. Sleepy, haha, very sleepy day. Yep, that's how I feel. You know what? I think tomorrow I'm going to take my truck and just drive around my city. Oh, frick, I forgot. Today's Wednesday. The girl. So, Jerry, did she receive the book? Did she receive it? The moment of truth. While that moment of truth goes through, I'll read some of chapter 2, or sing of it. I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. As the lily among thorns, so as my love among the daughters. as the apple tree among the trees of the world wood, so is my beloved among the sons. I sat down under his shadow with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. Stay with me, flagons, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand doth embrace me. I charge you, O you daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir up, nor awake my love till he please. All right, quick break. Nope. I did text her and give her a happy birthday, something short and simple but nice. I mentioned giving her stuff to her and she hearted the message, so I'm sure in the near future. Sounds good. Oh, okay. So you will give the book to her when that time comes, right? By the way, folks, if you hear me, not hear me, but if you notice this awkward silence that goes on every so often, it's either my brain is trying to process stuff, or in this case, I'm running out of things to say. Probably in 2 weeks or so. I don't know. I left it up to her when. Yeah. Well, there we go. Uh, definitely try to get that arranged. And, yeah. Because the longer you keep it, the more unhealthy it'll be. So good for you, Jerry. I'm proud. Proud that you sent a message. And, yep. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take long, didn't it? Mm, 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 mm. I Ever seen these gummy bears? I'll show you this gummy bear. It's stuck. It's these apple cider vinegar gummy bears. Apparently, these are supposed to keep you from craving food. You only eat two whenever you're feeling cravey. Thank you kindly. Yeah, Jerry. Hoping that in a time like this, that the Lord may see your ways and help you out. I think when the time is right, Jerry, you have to give her a copy. Yeah, absolutely, I will. I want to do it sooner than later. I'm hoping no later than the 4th. I'll definitely give it a week and then tell her I need my stuff back. So, oh, oh, my computer is acting weird. It's starting to slow down a little bit. No, it happens whenever I try to load the. When you click on the time and it pulls up the calendar and some notifications? Yeah. Yeah, I need to save some money for a gaming PC. Hey, you know what, folks? Oh, I forgot. I have a overlay. Let me know what y'all think of this logo from churches. I've, new PC. No, it's the same one since, how long has it been? 2021. So it's 4 years ago when I first bought this PC. But it's an HP Envy. No, yeah, it's an HP Envy 360 or something. I have a Dell in my in one of my drawers or cabinets or whatever you call it, and that thing is slow as molasses. Not only that, the the trackpad on the laptop is very prone to getting stuck. Every once in a while, it gets unresponsive, and you have to do this to just to get it unstuck, and it's frustrating. At first, I was gonna make the other one my main PC, but after seeing that this one worked a lot better, this is my main one. The Dell is the backup. Yeah, but I guess I'm pushing it to the limits. But man, uh, yeah, let me know what y'all think of this logo. I I wrote to Church's Chicken on their website, and I told them bring back the 1993 Church's Chicken logo. So I'm just gonna keep it here, just for the sake of it. Oh, I gotta check this out. Hmm. Yeah, I'll put that back just for fun, not to endorse anything or to promote anything. I'm just very obsessed with it. Have fun with that. Okay, I'm going to go into the rest of chapter 2. A lapse in restoration. The voice of my beloved, behold, he cometh leaping upon the mountains, skipping upon the hills. My beloved is like a roe or a young hart. Behold, he standeth behind our wall. He looketh forth at the window, showing himself through the lattice. My beloved spake and said unto me, arise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, the flowers appear on the earth, the time of the singing of the birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. The fig tree putteth forth her green figs, and the vines with the tender grape give a good smell. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. O my dove that art in the clefts of the rock, in the secret place of the stairs, let me see thy countenance, let me hear thy voice, for sweet is thy voice, and thy countenance is comely. Take us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes, and my beloved is mine, and I am his. He feedeth among the lilies. until the day break and the shadows flee away. My beloved, turn, my beloved, and be thou like a roe for a young heart upon the mountains of Bether. All right, so that's chapter 2. Yeah, it says sheesh out of 10. A sheesh out of 10, you say? Awesome. Uh, now, sorry, I just love that animation. Now, this Church's Chicken logo, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. See that star? It has like a bevel texture. Church's Chicken. LOL, I love it. Yeah. I think this is the first ever Church's Chicken logo that I ever saw. Saw it back in 2007 or even 2006, I guess. One criticism that well, not really criticism, but one suggestion maybe I could make the church's font a different font. It looks more like the 70s. I guess I could make it into a bit of a cursive font or something. I don't know. What do y'all think? Adam loves it. Dallas Stars. Yeah. Yeah. They have rumors that they want to trade Jason Robertson, my Filipino boy, but some people say that it's overblown. I think the organization themselves said that it's overblown. You gentlemen have a wonderful night. I'm gonna get some sleep. Sleep deep, rise and shine bright, and go in peace. And see the love of the Lord, Jerry. Best of luck on your work days. All right, so if you're still there, Adam, what did y'all cover during the stream tonight? And while you type, I'll start chapter 3. By night on my bed I sought him who my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city, in the streets, and in the broad ways I will seek him. Whom my soul loveth, I sought him, but I found him not. The watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, Saw ye him my soul loveth? It was but a little that I passed from them, but I found him whom my soul loveth. I held him and would not let him go, until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that convinced me. I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir not up, nor awake my love, till he please. Honestly, nothing much happened. Yeah, it's what I feared. I will say that it just proves that Jerry is the glue of the streams, the bread and the butter. It's not necessarily of what type of stream it is, but rather that his company is what allows us to make it memorable. I don't know how to explain it, but uh, I don't even think uh, if it's a sports stream or if it's a chatting stream. I don't think it really matters. What matters is that the people come in and make it worthwhile. And likewise, that chatting stream lasted 59 minutes. 59 and 35 seconds, I think. Yeah, I'm hoping they bring back this logo right here. It just feels like that comfy, go inside type of feel, if that makes sense. This is my take. For sports streams, they're better for horizontal. For chatting, it's gotta be vertical. Yep, that is true. Heck, chat streams on horizontal are useless for growth, sadly. Yeah. Uh, you want to know something that might shock you? Um, I think Mitch's Discord. Mitch has a Discord, and unfortunately, the chat's been dead for seemingly the last few months. Every once in a while, there might be a message, but it feels like nobody's even there except for uh, Harm is there. He's a guy I know. Big Al comes occasionally. Mitch checks in. Other than that, I don't really know who else is there. So it's not even just you. It's just because I know Mitch, his Discord server is very quiet. And back in its heyday, it used to be like you'd hear stuff every once in a while. You'd hear people chatting. Now it's usually quiet. Isn't that crazy? Let's read some Happy Communion, the bride speaks. Probably because there's not much NFL going on. That's correct. We'll see what happens this NFL season, but it's coming to a point where even Mitch is feeling the effects. Maybe once NFL starts again, it'll get active again. Oh, and another thing before I go on with the next part of chapter 3. It seems like YouTube is promoting older videos. Like, believe it or not, YouTube actually promoted a video from like 11 or 12 years ago on 9/11, or the videos about 9/11. Promoted that yesterday, and it's been like 11 or 12 years since that video was first uploaded, and only now they are promoting that. So I think YouTube, it's not so much that it won't promote it, it's just that the video won't really get pushed out until a long time uh, thereafter. I just figured I'd mention that now. Or at least that's something that seemed to be. Alright, so let's get with Happy Meaning the Bride Speaks. Who is this that cometh out of the wilderness, like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the powders of the merchant? Behold his bed, which is Solomon's. Threescore valiant men are about it of the valiant of Israel. They all hold swords, being expert in war. Every man hath his sword upon his thigh because of fear in the night. King Solomon made himself a chariot of the wood of Lebanon. He made the pillars thereof of silver, the bottom thereof of gold, the covering of it of purple, the midst of thereof being paved with love. For the daughters of Jerusalem, go forth, O ye daughters of Zion, and behold King Solomon with the crown, wherewith his mother crowned him in the day of his espousals and in the day of the gladness of his heart. What else? Uh, it's full of set of 8 chapters, the Song of Solomon. All right, let's get into chapter mother. What? Chapter 4. The bridegroom speaks. I always try to say the bridegroom for some reason, but it's bridegroom. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair. Thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy hair is as a flock of goats that appear from Mount Gilead. Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep that are even shorn, which came up from the washing, whereof every one bear twins, and none is barren among them. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet, and thy speech is comely. Thy temples are like a piece of pomegranate within thy locks. Thy neck is like the Tower of David, builded for an armory, whereon there hang 1,000 bucklers, all shields of mighty men. Thy two breasts are like two young roes that are twins, which feed among the lilies, until that they break and the shadows flee away. I will get me to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of frankincense. Thou art all fair, my love, there is no spot in thee. Come with me from Lebanon, my spouse, with me from Lebanon. Look from the top of Amana, from the top of Shinir and Hermon, from the lion's dens, from the mountains of the leopards. Thou hast ravished my heart, my sister, my spouse. Thou hast ravished my heart with one of thine eyes, with one chain of thy neck. How fair is thy love, thy sister, my spouse? How much better is thy love than wine, and the smell of thine ointments than all spices. Thy lips, O my spouse, drop as the honeycomb. Honey and milk are under thy tongue, and the smell of thy garments is like the smell of Lebanon. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse, a spring shut up, a fountain sealed. Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranates with pleasant fruits, camphire and spikenard, spikenard and spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices. A fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, and streams from Lebanon. The bride speaks. Awake, O north wind, and come thou south. Blow upon my garden that the spices thereof may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden and eat his pleasant fruits. I think this is about the marriage of Solomon and his bride. Hold on. Right. Great. Let's get chapter 5. The bridegroom speak or replies. I am come into my garden, my sister, my spouse. I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb with my honey. I have drunk my wine with my milk. Eat, O friends, drink. Yeah, drink abundantly, O beloved. A separation of interest. I sleep, but my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled, for my head is filled with dew, and my locks with the drops of the night. I have put off my coat. How shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them? My beloved put in his hand by the hole of the door, and my bowels were moved for him. I rose up to open my to my beloved, and my hands dropped with myrrh, and my fingers with sweet smelling myrrh upon the handles of the lock. Seeking bride, I open to my beloved. But my beloved hath withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when he spake. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer. The watchmen that went about the city found me. They smote me, they wounded me. The keepers of the walls took away my veil from me. I charge ye, O daughters of Jerusalem, if ye find my beloved, that ye tell him that I am sick of love. The daughters of Jerusalem speak. What is thy beloved more than another beloved, O thou fairest among women? What is thy beloved more than another beloved, that thou dost so charge us? Bride answers, My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000. His head is as the most fine gold, his locks are bushy and black as her raven. His eyes are as the eyes of doves by the rivers of waters, washed with milk and fitly set. His cheeks are as a bed of spices, as sweet flowers, his lips like lilies, dropping sweet smelling myrrh. His hands are as gold rings set with the beryl. His belly is as bright ivory overlaid with sapphires. His legs are as pillars of marble set upon sockets of iron gold. His countenance is as Lebanon, excellent as the cedars. His mouth is most sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. The daughters of Jerusalem speak. Whither is thy beloved gone? This chapter 6. Whither is thy beloved gone, O thou fairest among women? Whither is thy beloved turned aside that we may seek him with thee? The bride answers, My beloved is gone down into his garden to the beds of spices, to feed in the gardens and to gather lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. He feedeth among the lilies. The bridegroom speaks. Thou art fearful, O my love, as Tirzah, comely as Jerusalem, terrible as an army with banners. Turn away thine eyes from me, for they have overcome me. Thy hair is as a flock of goats that appear from Gilead. Thy teeth are as a flock of sheep which go up from the washing, whereof every one beareth twins, and there is not one barren among them. As a piece of pomegranate are thy temples within thy locks. There are 63 queens and 80 concubines and virgins without number. My daughter that I undefiled is but one. She is the only one of her mother. She is the choice of one. She is the choice one of her that bare her. The daughter saw her and blessed her. Yeah, the queens and the concubines, and they praised her. Who is she that looketh forth as the morning, fair as the moon, clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners? I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the valley, and to see whether the vine flourished and or the pomegranates budded. Forever was I aware my soul made me like the chariots of Abinadab. Return, return, O Shulamite, return, return, that we may look upon thee. What will ye see in the Shulamite? As it were the company of two armies. Hold on a second. Okay. Chapter 7. How beautiful are thy feet with shoes, O prince's daughter! The joints of thy thighs are like jewels, the work of the hands of a cunning workman. Thy navel is like a round goblet, which wanteth not liquor. Thy belly is like a heap of wheat set about with lilies. Thy two breasts are like two young roes that are twins. Thy neck is as a tower of ivory. Thine eyes like the fish pools in Heshbon by the gate of Bath Rabbim. Thy nose is as the tower of Lebanon which looketh up toward Damascus. Thine head is upon thee is like Carmel, and the hair of thine head like purple. The king is held in the galleries. How fair and how pleasant art thou, O look for delight. This thy stature is like to a palm tree, and thy breast to clusters of grapes. I said, I will go up to the palm tree, I will take hold of the boughs thereof, and also thine breasts shall be as clusters of the vine, and the smell of thy nose like apples, and the roof of thy mouth like the best wine for my beloved, that goeth down sweetly, causing the lips of those that are asleep to speak. The bride speaks. I am my beloved's, and his desire is toward me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field. Let us lodge in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see if the vine flourish, whether the tender grape appear, and the pomegranates bud forth. There will I give thee my loves. The mandrakes give a smell, and at our gates are all manner of pleasant fruits, new and old, which I have laid up for thee, O my beloved. Chapter 8. O that thou wert as my brother that sucked the breast of my mother. When I should find thee without, I would kiss thee. Yea, I should not be despised. I would lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house, who would instruct me. I would cause thee to drink of spiced wine with the juice of my pomegranate. His left hand should be under my head, and his right hand should embrace me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that ye stir not up or awake my loves until he please. The bridegroom speaks. Who is that cometh from the wilderness leading upon her beloved? I raised thee up under the apple tree. There thy mother brought thee forth. There she brought thee forth that bare thee. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine arm. For love is strong as death. Jealousy is cruel as the grave. The coals thereof are coals of fire, which hath a both hemeth flame. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can a flood drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it would utterly be contemned. The bride speaks. We have a little sister, and she had no breast. What shall we do for sister in the day when she shall be spoken for? The bridegroom speaks. If she be a wall, we will build upon her a palace of silver, and if she be a doorway, we'll enclose her with boards of cedar. The bride speaks. I am a wall, and my breasts like towers. Therein was I in his eyes, as one that found favor. Solomon had a vineyard at Valhamon. He let out the vineyard unto keepers, every one for the fruit thereof was to bring 1,000 pieces of silver. Mine vineyard, which is mine, is before me. Thou, O Solomon, must have 1,000, and those that keep the fruit thereof 200. Thou that dwellest in the gardens, thy companions hearken to thy voice. Cause me to hear it. Make haste, my beloved, and be thou like a roe to a young hart upon the mountains of spices. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. That's it for the Song of Solomon. Thank you guys for joining. Sleep deep, rise and shine bright. Adam and Jerry, thank y'all. And go in peace.